This piece of art cost me thousands of dollars. It's beautiful by the artist Joey Lee. It is one of my favorite pieces of art that I own. And I bought it because I had side hustles. And I know that 40% of Americans have a side hustle, but more than 50% of those side hustles don't make enough money or any money at all. So I wanted to show you 5 top side hustles that you can have that are actually making me money and making some of my members money. So these are proven and tried and true. Top 5. Number 5, weekend reselling. What this is your classic garage sale, but with a twist. So what we're talking about is going out and buying things from a thrift store, buying things from garage sales, but doing it with a plan and a strategy rather than just going out and looking around for the whole weekend. You've seen probably Gary Vee do this. He's really great at flipping things on eBay once he's bought it on from a garage sale. And he's a multimillionaire, but he has fun doing this because it helps other people who are not multimillionaires. There's a reason people do this. Now, take the same energy and have your own garage sale, or if you don't have a garage, have a street sale, or get with some friends and go to some sort of market, flea market. Have a sale for yourself. There's probably some stuff at your home, and I know this is true for me, that if you could get rid of it, it would actually help you because it would declutter and it would help you make some extra money. So think of those two things in the same category. Is there something that I can sell? Is there something that I can buy and flip, but in a way that is more thought out, strategic, etc.? The number 4, so we're going in the reverse order. Fifth was that sale that we're talking about. Number 4 is AI enhanced freelance services. So you can use these AI platforms that we have been hearing so much about and using, like ChatGPT, Canva, and others, that Notion, all of these AI tools, and we can offer our skills, our freelance skills, but we can do them faster and with less burnout because AI makes things so much easier these days. So you could have a project that you sell for $100, 200, up to $500 that is something that AI is enhancing for you. Now, it's important to be transparent. It's important to offer real value with that because I think of it like a calculator or some sort of amp for your instrument. It's like you can use these in a bad way. Like you can do auto tune, or you can do something that is like you're pretending that you're doing something, that it's all you. Or you can just use it to enhance and amplify what you're doing. So a calculator, you could say, yeah, they were cheating because they used a calculator. Or you could say, actually, a calculator helped them do some of the mundane things faster, and therefore they were able to use other parts of their brain and more creativity. That's how I choose to think about it because I know that there's always a nefarious, evil way to do something. There's always a really, really wholesome way to do something. So I would say think of AI as your business partner, as your assistant, as your creative partner and collaborator. And how could you use that to then go and sign up for something like Fiverr or Upwork, get gigs, and then do that? And if you look at a lot of the people on those platforms, which I hire a lot of people off of Fiverr, they are using AI. That is not something that is hidden. And in fact, the CEO of Fiverr wrote a letter a few weeks ago really warning the freelancers on the platform, you need to understand and use AI before that wave crashes you and you are no longer a viable option. He wasn't being rude, in my opinion, wasn't being mean. He was just saying AI is here. It's not even coming. It's here. So ride the wave or be crashed by it and crushed by it. So on my Your First 5K membership, these are the members that are I'm pulling this from. There is actually a member generated course about how do you sign up for a Fiverr account. So if you want to join that, you can get that information. You can also look it up on YouTube. Lots of information on YouTube. Use YouTube every day. Just like you use ChatGPT, use YouTube. Number three, micro franchising digital products. Now, this one, I'm going to explain it to you because this one is really, really cool. You may have heard of being an affiliate, somebody's affiliate, where you have an affiliate code or link and you are helping to promote someone else's product. I have affiliates. I've been an affiliate. I've won awards for being an affiliate. So I really like that model because it's especially helpful if you don't have your own product or you're just getting started, but you're good at explaining why something works for you and why you like something. And I like affiliates too because you can do almost any genre, industry, lane, and there's some affiliate program associated. But this is a little bit more advanced than that, and I think a little bit cooler. This is like a micro franchising of your affiliate links. So you can do this with one affiliate link that you have or multiple. And what I mean by this is you use something like Stand Store or School, which I love both of those, and you create somewhat of a storefront for yourself. And you create content and you create a customer journey. But instead of selling your own product, you're using all of those same mechanisms and the same process you would for your own product, but for your affiliate links. I'll give you a great example. There's a member of Your First 5K, which is one of my memberships that has nearly 2,000 people in it. And someone flagged, hey, this person has a video that is talking about Your First 5K, and they've made an entire YouTube channel about it. Do you want to take it down? And I said, no, I certainly not. Don't want to take that down because what they're doing is when you go to the site, when you go to the page, it says, this is Arlan Hamilton's membership, Your First 5K. I'm in it. This is why I love it. This is why it will help you. And what they've done is they've created an entire YouTube channel that talks about the product that they're an affiliate of, and they get a percentage when they use my link or their link for my membership. So I love it. It's bulking up what I'm doing, and for them, they're using their energy in selling something that they're interested in. Let me know in the comments if this makes sense to you, if this sounds like something that you might want to do for some of your affiliate links, whatever they may be. And tell me which of these three so far is resonating with you the most. Okay, so you can write the numbers in or you can say the name of them. So imagine you have a school, SKOOL, you have a school, and instead of it being about your main thing, or it could still be about your niche, but instead of it being your offer, your product that you have to kind of figure out, you're instead promoting someone else's, but you're being very transparent. You're saying this is an affiliate link. Okay, I'll give you a great example. Like, let's say you were an affiliate for a beauty brand, for a well-known beauty brand or even an independent one, or for multiple ones. That's why what makes this so great is that it can be more than one that you're incorporating. You have a school account and you don't even charge for the school. You just make it a free school for anybody to come in and get information. And then you have posts and you even have live sessions to help people with tutorials and things like that. And then you have a classroom. And in your classroom, in your posts, and on your live calls, this is just an example, you promote the actual products that are your affiliate products. And you say, I'm an affiliate of this, and I am an affiliate because I use this product for this. Or here are three options. I'm an affiliate of all three. So you do a class about applying makeup, eyeshadow, and doing it in a very special way. And then you have links to where they can go and pick up these materials and supplies. You can do this with physical products. You can do this with courses. You can do this with other people's schools because there's so many affiliates out there. You can do this with, I know Ticketmaster has an affiliate program. That one is really interesting to me because it's concerts and sports events. There's all sorts of things that you could plug into your micro franchise and just think about how can I get creative and go against or away from that classic model. Now, number two on this list, this is just getting to the juicy part. Number two on this list goes back to school. So it is paid communities, or you could have a free to paid funnel. But I'm going to talk to you, I'll talk to you about both real quick. Okay, so the paid community is where you have, and like this is a framework that I've been using that's been working really well, which is $9 a month or $50 a year. This is for the beginner, for someone, or for someone who is not a beginner, but they want to have a little bit of income while they're also doing some upsells. So $9 a month or $50 a year. And then you have a school about some topic that is of interest to you. You can use my lab framework, something that you learned, applied, and benefited from. And then your goal is, do I get one new member a day? Do I get three new members a day? If you get three new members a day, it's approximately 5K a year. If you get them at, well, upfront costs would be depending on if they got the monthly or the yearly. But for that year, they're going to spend around $50 because it's 50 for the year. They may sign up for that, or they may stick around for 5 or 6 months like the norm on the $9 a month plan. So in a full year, if you added three people a day, just three people, using YouTube, using other sources of traffic, that's 5K or so a month. And that sort of, it's on the side hustle route because you certainly could make this your full-time gig, but you also could spend 15 minutes a day just looking at your account, answering questions, liking things, and keeping it going. You want to spend time on it. You want to be intentional about it. You want to add value. And I teach you all about this, all about this. Now, if you don't know what your school should be about, or if you have a school and you are different stages, actually, I'm going to just show you. I have this free site for you where you can do a school assessment and you can see where you are. So it's free. There's no catch here. It just tells you these three different stages. You might be in the start stage, the optimize stage, or the scale stage. You come here. I'm going to put the link in the description, or you can look here on the screen to see the address. And you just read through and you'll see what the differences are, but the assessment will tell you where you are. And then on top of that, I went to the school games, which is this big competition that happened that the winners go to LA for it with school CEO, with all of the winners. I went there earlier in 2025 and I took some crazy notes. And so I've given you the notes, the breakdowns. So if you have a school community, you're going to love this. Okay. And then if you want to do the self-assessment, you just click on, here, I haven't started yet. Do new members attend a live onboarding call? I haven't started that, or it's in progress. And it gives you these points. And by the end of it, you look at what your score is and you understand where you are. And it's super, super helpful. So it's just free. I have it in the description. It has a link to my one of my memberships. And that's the exchange. So you can also look at what I did with that. Like I have this cool free lead magnet. I'm not taking your email address with it, but a certain number of people who watch this video will go to it. And then you will get some information. You'll get value. Everyone will get value. But then a certain number will say, oh, let me join one of her memberships because it seems to be helpful. So you could copy what I do. Okay. Do you want to know what the number one side hustle, in my opinion, is for you right now in 2025, in 2026? If you do, let me know in the comments. Come back. If you clicked and you're over there on the assessment, come back for a minute and find out what number one is, and then go back. The number one, and this isn't just my opinion. This is what has worked for me. This is what is working for my members, and it's also proven out in through deep research on ChatGPT for the number five, like the top five things that are happening right now. So I've done all these. I was very pleasantly surprised to see like, oh, cool. I'm where it's at. Okay, number one, make sure you're subscribed. Write the word subscribe in the comments. That's going to be our code word. If it makes me know that you saw this entire video, write the word subscribe and make sure you are subscribed. Okay. Offer-based cash flow. So what this is that tried and true, I am going to have a quick, specific offer and I'm going to post it. I had an entire 5-day challenge in your first 5K about this that you can still see the replay of. You get a free 7-day trial so you can just see it and then bounce if you want. And its entire thing was the $100 offer. And if you think that the $100 offer is just for people who need $100, you are kidding yourself. Because we had multiple people, you do the $100 offer that turned into thousands of dollars. So what you're going to do with this, with the offer-based cash flow, is just you're going to write a specific offer and post it. So for instance, you could say, I'm doing $50 for content strategy, and I'm going to do an audit of your content. I'll go away and I'll come back and I'll do it within 72 hours. I've done this recently. I've done a $97 audit of your YouTube and school. And I'm actually taking it down because it's too cheap. It is too inexpensive. But I did about 30 of them. And what it did was it helped me know where my audience is. It was really cool. This is how I delivered it. Well, first of all, I promoted it. So you can post on your Instagram, on your Facebook, your LinkedIn, wherever your platform is. You can send an email out if you have a small list. You can text people. If you don't ask, people won't know that you have it to offer. That's why we did the 5-day challenge, because I took you through step by step by step over about 5 or 6 hours. How do you get that courage to ask? What do you say, etc.? And that's all in that classroom on the membership. But you ask, you say it, and then let me tell you how I delivered it. Someone pays for it, and then on their time, within 28 days they send me an email, because I put that when they ordered it, that response tells them, hey, here's an email. And I did it on Stan Store. That response says, hey, send me an email when you're ready within 28 days. I get the email. The email has information about their YouTube and their school, or one or both. I then look at both. I study it. I then spin up a landing page for them. And you can do this on a page like, a PDF, or you can go to Lovable and do all kinds of like AI stuff. Whichever way, I think they just want the information. They don't really care how pretty it is. Then I go on Zoom. You can go on Loom or Zoom or QuickTime. But Loom and Zoom help you do screen shares. And I just show their YouTube and their school. And for 5 to 7 minutes, I walk them through my thoughts. And I give them a couple of tips that'll help them do something. Save money, save time, make money, make time, right? I put that video, I upload that to Loom, or you can use Vimeo or wherever. I upload that. You can even use the same Zoom account that you used, and link it to them if you want. But I just make sure that it's edited and trimmed so they don't have to see me like moving around and doing all this stuff. I get it right to the point. And then I send them an email back within 72 hours. Hey, here's the link, or here's the PDF, or here's the video. Here's your stuff. $97. So not only do I teach this stuff, but I do it all the time myself because I'm always making sure that I'm giving you the most accurate and up-to-date information. Now, if you don't know what you would sell, hey, if you stuck around this long, you got something very special. You got a bonus, again, a free bonus. If you're not sure what you could sell for $100, $30, 200, hey, and when I was homeless, those $30 phone calls that I offered that were just to help people with their blogs, that kept me eating. If you don't know what you would sell, if you're having a hard time, a mental block, creative block, I have another link in the description that gives you 100 ideas for free. 100 ideas. So even if those 100 ideas, you can't find something in those, maybe it'll spark an idea for what you could do. I'm going to keep giving you value. Make sure you're subscribed. Tell me in the comments if these are the types of videos you want me to produce. And I'm listening to you. I want to be helpful to you. I love recording these videos, but I wanted to make sure that it helps you in the end.